What's up, guys? I just smurfed down another half of a banana. I think that's going to be the last of my energy reserves for this exhaustingly awesome, entertaining evening of just blowing up body parts everywhere. This is the finals match between tQSungpA and phantaxx. I'm getting really good at saying his name, by the way, tQSungpA. I still think he has a French ring to it. He has won this best of 5 series so far, 2-0. phantaxx trailing behind quite a bit, actually. One more game, one more win from SungpA, and he will take the finals, and he will win that $75. Of course, phantaxx will not go home empty-handed. We're going to give him $25 as a thank you for participating and also making it to the second place of our tournament. So just a reminder for you guys, we do have this tournament every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks we'll be paying out $100 to the winner. Most of the time, actually, they've been ending 4 hours on the dot. This tournament so far has been going on for 3.5 hours. So I don't know how we keep on track, how we keep on target with so many players, but we somehow do, and we always end before the 4-hour mark. So not very long night at all. It seems extra long for me just because my mouth is going non-stop. But no, at least I have some company tonight. Ramen, thanks for joining us. Thanks for casting with us tonight. It's it's good to have another human voice to take some of the burden off.
Oh, absolutely. It's nice to be able to share that burden, but it can definitely be quite exhausting.
Absolutely. So, Metalopolis being a choice for phantaxx this time. Again, it's a loser picks. SungpA, he's actually going to put a refiner around. I always watch for him because I got so off track today casting Marine King. He just does the most unorthodox builds ever. I'm like, is he going to put a refiner around? Is he going to put a refiner? Nope. Okay. He's going to do a T-Rex especially.
Had some wild ones. A very good player. Very, very innovative.
Yeah. Metalopolis, I got to say, it's like a long-lost friend. Everybody's familiar with it. You have your good times, you have your bad times, you have your arguments, and you have your, happinesses. It's just such a nostalgic mask.
It really is. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's just been around for so long.
And if you actually look at it, it's actually, Metalopolis is the rooftop of a huge building in a city of skyscrapers.
Yeah, it is, yeah. That is pretty cool, but I guess, this wildly large building.
Yeah. So, we have actually yet to see a Colossus in TVP today. I mean, we've seen a lot of matchups. We've seen TVZ, ZVZ, PvP, TVP. Did I say PvP? I think we've seen every single matchup.
PvP, yeah. So, I mean, the only time we saw the Colossus were in the PvP, and unfortunately, it just was not a good time for it.
Oh, we did not see PvZ yet today. That is the matchup we're missing. Again, phantaxx a fan of the 3-gate. Except last game he went 4-gate. Very, very different for him.
Perhaps trying to catch an edge with maybe something that's not really a cheesy strategy. It's a pretty standard strategy.
I wouldn't call it 4-gate cheese.
No.
But if you don't defend it properly, you will die so fast.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You have to have those bunkers up. And fortunately, tQSungpA was PA. Yes. That's what they said. Was able to get those bunkers up and defend well.
I think this is the first time I've seen a sentry kite something, or try to stutter attack.
Stutter.
It doesn't work so great for the sentry though. It's
not quite fast enough.
Doesn't have enough attack power. Oh wow! Actually, I'm trying to zoom close to the SCVs. I think they're little prawns that hold up the. Oh no! I thought they were electric. Never mind. I must be seeing.
I'm a little bit confused as to what tQSungpA might be going for here. Is he going to swap out the factory and the starport and go for Banshees? No. Or is he possibly going to do... It does look like he is going to swap them out. And possibly may see Banshee play here with bunker up in the front to defend.
I think we're going to see Cloak Banshees, honestly.
Does look like it. He's going to be researching Cloak here in just a second.
Unfortunately, Robotics Facility is pumping out an observer. So, actually, SungpA might...
He does have the Hellion in there. He does see that.
He has the Hellion, so I don't think he's going to actually... Oh, he did go ahead and research Cloak anyway. Okay. I personally wouldn't have, just because an observer is so cheap and they can build so many of those, and it costs like 200 minerals and gas to build a cloaking or to research a cloaking field. So.
Yeah, it can be a little bit of an over investment, but as we saw before, if he does have 3 of them and he is able to sneak it behind, he can do absolutely devastating damage to those probe lines.
Definitely. The first Banshee coming out is it going to pass Observer? I don't think they saw each other. No, the Observer not aware the Banshee is out. He is chrono boosting a second Observer. I'm sorry, he does have a second Observer coming out at this moment. So, I think he's going to be okay in his base in terms of scouting. I'm sorry, in terms of detection.
Absolutely. This Banshee is possibly getting 1, maybe 2 kills depending here, but going to be warded off.
Yeah, actually, the Banshee very, very effectively migrating to the back, picking up 3 kills, but they're going to be cut off by these 2 stalkers, and very well might die. Is Cloak done researching yet? Yes. Oh my God!
Just in time, and that observer is just barely out of range.
That could not.
But take the revenge on that SCV.
That could not have been closer. Holy crap! This Banshee really, really was so close to death there.
Very well microed out of there, though.
Absolutely fantastic micro by CiG. And he looks like he is going for 3 racks, 1 factory, and 1 starport. Now, something I have to bring up with you guys. I've recently started macroing a lot more in my games, and before, when I was playing Terran, I would almost always go off of the main initial buildings I have. Like, I would build 3 or 4 barracks and just stick with that for a long time. But you can't do that. Like, if you have a second expansion, you have to realize that you can support so many more barracks. You can support so many more buildings. I would say 2 expansions as Terran fully saturated can support 11 to 12 barracks or 7 factories and 2 barracks. You can support a lot more buildings than you think.
And it seems to be that's the way Terran players like to play. They like to get those 2, at least 2 bases always going fully saturated, and that is almost the maximum potential. But
Ramen, very few Terran players will take advantage of those 2 bases and produce the maximum amount of units out of there. Like right now, CiG obviously is a player of very high caliber, and I think he realizes this formula. But once he gets these 2 bases saturated, look for him to put down a lot more buildings.
Absolutely, yeah, I think you're right. He's already now going with another barracks and potentially going to really start turning out a very, very large attack force.
Right. And this observer just kind of hanging on.
It looks like we might actually see Psystorm this game, something we haven't really seen too.
Oh, great, awesome.
High Templars coming out.
Yep, you're right. Psystorm is researching. It's about, it's a little over a third of the way done. The Banshee's going to try to go to the enemy's base and rack up a couple more kills. Right now, one of them has 3, the other has 0. For a Banshee to be effective, you need to kill at least 4 SCVs or Harvesters with it. So for the both of them, they got 5 more to go. Let's see if they can meet their quota. As if killing is a quota.
So it certainly can be. The observer nearby there is probably going to ward that off even with these 2.
Yeah, so here goes the Cloak. CiG manually microing those. They hit the Harvesters first. I think they're going to be able to take down enough. I mean, 7 kills, 1 kill for one of them. Oh my God! Some 4
get away.
For it.
It does get away.
The Corporal gets away with 7 kills and 5 health, but nice feedbacks. I love that.
That was definitely a very good play there to be able to take out those Banshees.
But at the same hand, he did give away his hand. Now CiG knows that High Templars are on the field.
Yeah, and you see those siege tanks moving up.
I certainly do. And those Marines have to be careful. They cannot bunch together. They need to be spread out, and the siege tanks have to shoot the High Templars first. Now, his army is comprised of a lot of High Templars.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's perhaps got a little too many for how many siege tanks he knew CiG had.
I think so, too.
We're going to have to see, though. It's really going to come down to CiG really establishing his micro here and getting away from
are we going to see the first storm? I don't know. The High Templars getting sniped by the Banshee. Fantastic play. Finally getting a storm down, but is it enough? Wow, actually getting a couple nice storms down.
Yeah, they got down, but they were sniped by those Banshees.
Actually, a quick GG from CiG. I'm sorry, from phantaxx.
From phantaxx.
So CiG will be our champion. He's going to take this SIG Cup number 3, joining our Hall of Champions. So far, our winners include BT Desro. I actually forget who was our first champion, but he was also a very, very good player. So now tQSungpA will be added to that roster. Congratulations. And yeah, we can't wait for him to come back to the next SIG Cup. We've yet to have a SIG Cup won by the same player twice in a row, so that's always a goal we can look forward to, as well as filling their wallets. So thank you everybody for joining us. This was a great evening. We had a lot of fun casting this for you. We hope it provided you with entertainment. And yeah, thanks for joining me, Raman, as well.
Absolutely, my pleasure, man.
Okay, well everybody have a good night, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.